You turned my daughter against me.
Why did it pause? I'm not in the mood for this. Hello, individuals who are my peers. My name is Shantel. I almost spelled that. From Shantel is probably sorry. I do not feel as though I will have many introductory comments, but if you wish to skip them, just check in the description for the time that the actual reaction starts. Okay, so where's my Orphan Black page? I have all my shows. There it is. Orphan Black season 5, right here. So here we go on to introductory comments. I don't have anything extra to say. So this is Orphan Black 504, Let the Children and Childbearers Toil. Is that the name of this episode for real though? Yeah, Let the Children and Childbearers Toil. I'm an idiot. So I do have some stuff written down. So I'm wondering whose episode this is. If this is a character themed episode, because again, last reaction I mentioned that Tatiana said that there were going to be many more character themed episodes this season, as well as presumably flashbacks. I, as well as a commenter, kind of thought that it was going to be a Helena episode, but I guess we'll see. Regardless, I can't wait. It's Sunday. I told you I can't watch this show live. I'm just so ready to watch this. I avoid the internet. I've like been avoiding the internet for weeks now. So, interesting thing I noticed is that Felix, whenever he's in, I noticed this last episode officially. I knew it, but I forgot to mention it. Felix always listens to opera while he's painting. And I think that's a very interesting thing to his character. Except for that one time when he was very angry. I think he was listening to rock when Art had to come in after he got almost framed for Rachel's monitor, Daniel's murder. Third thing, I think Ainsley deserved better, especially watching last episode. We didn't really see much of her in season 1, besides someone who was set up directly to look like she was Allison's monitor. And seeing that just reaffirmed my belief that I think she deserved better, because she was just nosy. And wrong place, wrong time. She was literally just nosy. She just wanted a friend. Her intentions seemed to be, if you disagree with me, go ahead and say it. But, you know, her intentions seemed to be honorable. I have a friend, however, named John. You may or may not see him in my rewatches. But he didn't like Ainsley. He doesn't like Vic either. He wanted Ainsley to die, and he still wants Vic to die, so anyway, I just thought I should bring that up because I have a friend who disagrees with me on that. Glad for spacing. I don't know what that means. I think I just mean I'm glad that I have a week between it this time, because all 4 seasons, this is the first season I'm watching live, so all of the last 4 seasons I've just binged. So I think part of me is glad for the spacing. Otherwise, I don't know why I would have written that down. In the description I saw something about Casima, so I guess we'll see what this episode is about. I'm thinking that we're going to learn a bit more about the thing in the woods. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering how they're going to do this last season. Like, if there are going to be any time jumps, since this show is so condensed. Like, all 5 seasons take place within like a year or a year and a half. Or at least so far. So I'm wondering if there's going to be any massive time jumps. We can see Elena's babies. Wonder if Felix is going to finally get a love interest, because for some reason he doesn't have one. Never had one. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Oh, Susan's probably alive as well. I picked that up from the promos, or someone did. People really break down those promos really, really hard.
He lives here with us.
So I guess we're seeing more of the island. More of the island and more of PT.
She's yours.
Rachel's wig this season is a bit wonky. Just like a little bit. It sticks out sometimes. Oh yeah.
Something in the woods, Christina.
So yes, I guess we are learning more about the thing in the woods. What's up, Suzanne? Why did I call her Suzanne?
Hello, Susan. You're looking much better.
Oh.
Because I need you.
He looks sharp. That mouse better disappear quick, because I don't want it on my screen.
Hi, Chopper. Hi, Crazy Legs. Where's Stacy? I don't know. Where is Stacy?
On your dinner table, babe. Sorry.
Stacy!
No.
Daisy!
Who's supposed to be watching the kids?
Daisy!
I think they did a good job with
That's
casting
No, something's not right.
Charlotte and the younger clones.
He's bleeding.
You don't get out, so will you. You gotta go, babe. No, Satan. What if Charlotte goes up to
You shouldn't be here.
be like
Come on,
this?
back to the village.
I think that would be cool.
Hurry!
I wonder what Charlotte's gonna be like when she grows up.
Hurry! Come on!
I got mayonnaise. Why did it pause? If I get an ad in the middle of the intro, I'm gonna be pissed. What is this? What is this? What is this? Why did it restart? Satan is playing games today. So maybe this isn't a character themed episode at all. Maybe this one isn't. You cut me off in the middle of my damn intro. Yeah. I swear, if it starts over once more. Okay, didn't do it to me this time.
What did she talk about?
Science stuff.
And she gave you a mouse to take home.
Yes? Have you seen my gray runners or not? Thank you.
Come here. I want to munch on you.
Ow! Ow!
What happened?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god, babe, what did she do?
Nothing. Let's go.
What did she do?
Kira this season. Kira's. To Jesus. Stop.
Look, Rachel bloody vivisecting her. Look at that.
No, babe, she did that to herself.
It doesn't hurt. Can I please go to school?
This new dynamic between Kira and Sarah.
Honey, go upstairs, will you? Just,
Interesting. Not sure I
no,
like
it's a
it.
Band-Aid.
Not sure I like it at all.
Felix.
No. That house is cool looking.
But I am finished with you, Percival. I can never forgive you.
Oh no, don't say that.
Okay, P.T. Cruiser.
Myra.
Oh, Susan. Think about it, Susan.
Alright, I'll just write it
Can't
down.
let her.
I was never sure how to feel about Susan and Ira. I mean, glad they're reunited, glad for their characters. Regardless. Just was never sure how I felt about it.
Born
On PT, there must be some record of him last 100 years.
You might have assumed a new identity. Publishing under a pen name?
Yeah. So when we get back, can I have a
Oh,
timeline?
it's leaking.
The illusion from the...
You think she tells me anything?
No, remember that time she kidnapped Kira and did
Guy
that
in the
shit?
bunker?
But we need to get her ID.
This is bullshit.
Sarah, please, not here.
Well, where then? You want to talk about it somewhere else? I'm sick of your bloody secrets. I'm sick of it. Don't. I'm
There's
not a child.
skills.
Acting like when it's not always about you. You're just...
Oh,
Skills.
Oh my God.
They are so good at this.
I know, right? Don't... You're gonna want another drink.
Are we being friends?
Thank you.
Elizabeth?
let's go. Yeah. Awesome. Well, yeah.
Cassie was so cool.
What's the scientific name for ogre? Ogreus, not Realicus?
Corny, cute
I
though.
don't know. It looks pretty human. Tell me the truth. It's not his fault. Who are you talking about?
Tell me the thing's name.
Bud. Dr. Elizabeth Perkins, Department of Psychology. Elizabeth Child.
Sam, are we?
I'm just back to say
Thanks so much.
Skills.
Your daughter is struggling on the threshold of what it means to become you.
Remember that.
Damn. Wow.
Thanks.
And then you got that scrumptious Mr. Mitchell for homeroom and everything else?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's fine.
okay.
I want to see it healed.
Want to go set your stuff down? Putting a nice bit of light right on your face there.
Kira's Q is so cute. Kira's
Be still.
Where? Convent, man.
Are we gonna see my baby Helena? I love them all. Rachel's iffy. I love them
You never
all.
even mentioned Westmoreland was actually alive.
They have a complicated history.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see Ira, actually. We're going to see my baby Helena. Yeah. Sarah's not religious, right? Like,
This one's for you, love.
interesting, sharp contrast
Yeah?
between.
You sure?
Yeah, I need to get ready. Give her up.
Oh, I made it.
Aww. I love them. Tatiana's so good. I love them. I love. Okay, it's an ad. That's fine. I love Helena and Sarah. Since it's on break, I might as well say what I was going to say. No, I'll skip that. Susan and Ira, I already mentioned I don't know how I feel about them, but it is nice, you know, for the characters that they're back together. Percival. I wrote down Percival's name, so I won't forget. Mr. Mitchell. I was wondering, that's Kira's homeroom teacher. When we first met Mr. Mitchell, it seemed as though they were setting him up to somehow end up being a part of Sarah and Kira's life. I mean, it was very subtle. I just considered it to be a possibility. Sorry, that gasp was because I had like a spasm and it didn't feel good. But part of me is also now wondering if they're setting him up with Felix, even though we haven't actually seen Felix and Mitchell together. We have, Felix just mentioned him. So, but anyway, just wondering. And then I have something to say about Sarah versus Allison in their parenting styles. I'll probably say that for the end, because it's more appropriate there. Because it's irrelevant to any of the plot happenings at this moment. I think that Elizabeth Perkins lady is going to be interesting as well. I recognize his face.
Tommy Shantel told you our secret. Yeah. Somewhere, Simya. We are family.
I mean, yeah, babe.
Sister Irina was kind to me when I was a child in the Ukraine. She protected me from other nuns, so they call her blasphemer and they take her tongue.
Oh.
No. I'm writing my memories. Your memoirs?
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. It was inappropriate. It was about all the people who have had sex in that bed. I'm not going to say it. Girl.
Okay, that's the welcome I was hoping for. Where's the sibling love?
Oh my god, what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my cocktail. Seriously? She did shed some light on those many sisters of yours.
She did not.
Close. Jesus Christ, what a trip.
She had no right to do that, Adele.
Why would you guys do that?
You know what? She trusted me. I'm an embezzler. Corporate law, right?
Oh my god, this family.
I know. In Switzerland.
I hate fondue.
I hate yoga.
I can't give Kira what she wants.
Adele.
She's cutting herself for answers I don't have. I cut myself since I was small,
No.
but I stopped when I found peace. And my sister has accepted me. She's an old soul. We should share our horrors with her. Wasn't a good sister to you, yes. We tried to kill each other. No, after that. I avoided you. You scared me. Because of what you felt. You knew we were connected. I was half dead on that island. She flowed right through me, picked me up. Is that what it is? Is that what it feels like? Yes. I don't give a shit about the genetics. This is what Rachel can't have. You think this will kill them?
No, you're gonna take care of your babies.
Miracle babies.
If anything happens to those babies, I swear. Oh God. Oh, this is so beautiful. I don't know how I'm not crying. This is making me hurt here. I'm so happy, Jesus. I'm so happy yet I'm in so much pain. That was just so much. That was just a lot.
It's hurting my head.
I feel like Mud has some sort of bond with this creature. And is therefore protecting the creature. Him, it. That Sarah and Helena scene though, I'm gonna have to rewatch that because that was a lot. That was a lot. A lot of words were said. A lot of words were said there. Important words that expressed emotions and feelings and expressed the characters. I swear to Jesus, if anything happens to Sarah in the convent.
Is she alright, love? Wow.
Dr. Perkins. I mean, it's not rocket science. Your problems with your daughter trace back to your relationship with your own mother.
Maria faking
I've got a
North
trick for you
American
in the top.
accent though. Interesting.
My assistant?
Because her accent is real. For those who didn't know. Tatiana fakes her English accent. Jordan fakes his English accent. Lady who plays Susan fakes her English accent. She is not faking her accent. I'm not sure if it's
I'm
Irish or
all
English.
about trauma. No? I'm all about trauma. All about trauma. Tell you what.
/TA/PhD.
Major depressive disorder. Okay, let's do it.
I hate them so much. It's, again, interesting. I've said this once, I'll say it before. Sarah's gonna get attacked. I know that because of promos.
Don't take no for an answer. Keep your eyes open, stay close.
Like Dr. Perkins.
And tuck your shirt in.
Sarah, who is Tatiana, who's Canadian, pretending to be someone who's English, pretending to fake accents of those who are North American. That's hilarious, the way she was doing that in the car. Also, this guy's on One Herb, right? He plays Jeremy. That's him, right?
I thought he was on night.
I recognize her voice.
Didn't you tell? Did I screw that up?
That is
Is my
Jeremy.
visit East?
Dr. Nimitz has done
Canada
this
has the
before,
same 10
but
actors. It's a joke.
I'm gonna see if I can get him back.
I saw that post online, so I always
don't
say
disturb
it
him. That would be ridiculous. It's,
when I see the actors
it's not
overlap.
his mistake.
I can sign you in.
Really?
Yeah. Can I get a piece
Skills.
of ID, please?
I need you to dig deep and stay calm. Okay?
Cam?
You know who he is?
She, actually. And you know her too.
What are we doing? Who is this? I'm ready. I'm waiting.
Hello, Virginia.
Oh shit.
Cody.
Was not expecting that. Yes, I worked with clones for many, many years. Yes, of course that is logical. No, of course I am not insane. There was no need to put me in this mental institution or psychiatric ward. I am fine. Sorry. How the hell did she end up in there? She as in Cody. I mean, I guess we're seeing everyone. This is the final season. They're wrapping this up. They brought back Chad. They brought back Cody. They brought back Adele. Even though Adele was here last season. So. Wonder when they're gonna bring back Vic. Wonder if Vic's gonna die. John would be happy about that. Oh my goodness. And we're almost halfway through the season. That's a lie. No. I'm not anticipating whatever is about to happen. I'm not looking forward to it. I wanted to know more about
We'd
the
have to
thing,
break a few eggs.
but not like this.
P.T. Westmoreland's original obsession. But too many mistakes were made.
Get out of the house!
Mike, who is he?
Through here, there's Baxter. Let's go!
Shady shit happening.
A child. A beautiful child. A unique genome. tried to unlock it, but it was early days. The science was crude. He started growing tumors, brain damage, physical deformities. Susan wanted to solve.
Casino, be safe. No one wants to see you get hurt.
It's mud. It's just me.
Susan never forgave me. I took Castor, she took Lita, and PT kept the two of us apart.
Lisa, come with me.
Interesting.
Susan, if he has made his breakthrough, it has to be Kira.
After all he's done, you'd want for him again. To protect her?
To protect us.
Well, we thank you for helping Adele.
Oh, I thought she was going to meet the other
This
sisters.
wasn't your call, Les.
We have to trust us now more than ever.
So what am I meant to do in Switzerland then?
If S dies...
I need to be here for Kira.
I'm sorry, Susan.
No, you're not. Your corporate raised psychopath is finally paying dividends. But admit it scientifically, you're lost without me. I'd require real-time access to all Rachel's new data on Kira's anomaly.
Very well. Exclusive access. Nothing hidden, no more secrets.
Ira's jealous. Is Ira also reporting to
To the future.
Scott and them? That's the end of the episode.
To the future.
No next time on Orphan Black. I don't need to see that. Alright, so that was Orphan Black 504. Let the Children and Childbearers Toil, I think it was? Yeah, Let the Children and Childbearers Toil. I liked that episode. I mean, again, that's kind of my default, is I like that episode. There hasn't really been an episode of this show that I particularly disliked. There's... whatever. I'll just wait. It's important, apparently. We learned something, I think, which one was it? MK's Money and blah, blah, blah. Last week I said that I want to know more about the thing in the woods. And now we know a bit more about the thing in the woods. It's actually a he in the woods. So, interested in knowing more about him, I guess, or it. I mean, he once was a human, but now because of the science and the tests and the things they did to him, it transformed him mentally. He seems more of an id monster. I'm sitting on my keyboard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called an id monster. So just strip the ego and the super ego. All we have left is the id. That's interesting. I'm interested in hearing more about the him in the woods. Very interested in hearing more. Obviously very much stunted. Obviously, I want to know more. I want to see more. I feel as though the him in the woods, that there's more than what we just heard, obviously, but I also feel as though the more is important. That's just a guess of mine, that the more, whatever the more is, it's important. Again, that Sarah and Helena scene, priceless. I don't remember which reaction I said it in, but I do love seeing human connection in shows. But then I also really love when there's emotional depth explored. Like, for example, Sense8, we had emotional depth explored. We had expression of feeling. We had introspection and expression thereof. We have someone who's like, yes, or, a character who's like, yes, this is a part of me that I do not deny. This is how I feel. I know this is how I feel. I know this is who I am. Therefore, I'm telling you about it. Like that type of thing. I like that. I like the human connection. I like for example, Grey's Anatomy. That does, I mean, I know that's a drama show, but I've never found that in watching Grey's Anatomy that there were ever many issues that were underworked. That is one of the things I appreciate about Grey's Anatomy, is the fact that, alright, for example, I'd say out of the shows I watched, that I don't really want to talk too long. I just have to say this, and then I just have the thing to say about Sarah versus Allison in terms of motherhood, and then I think that'll be it for my comments this week. So I would say that my top show that does that I think does an amazing job in fleshing out people's emotions, Grey's Anatomy. Amazing job at that. I'd say the show I watch... I'm not even at work, and the same thing literally has been a week. I swear to the Jesus, I have not heard that saw except for the last time I was recording. So, anyway, and I think that the show that I watch that does the least amount of fleshing out of the characters' emotions and complexities is Supergirl. And I hope that people don't get mad at my criticism of a show. Acknowledge the criticism for what it is. And most of the time, I think that most criticism is valid, unless I, hear criticism and I'm like, well, that's completely unfounded. For the most part, if someone criticizes something, I'll be like, okay, that is a valid opinion. That is how you feel. It might even be true. Most of the criticism that I hear, I can be like, I see how you got to that point. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I agree, because most of the time, if criticism is criticism and criticism is right, then, criticism is criticism. I don't understand why people just get mad when, I guess people just can't take criticism, I guess. But anyway, I'm not saying that Supergirl doesn't do it at all, because it does. It does have those very emotional, impactful moments, but those are few and far between and never really enough. I'll say this once and 100 times over. The coming out arc for Alex on Supergirl was one of the best coming out arcs I think I have personally seen in television, or at least the most genuine. It's obvious that someone who had experienced coming out for themselves had either written it or contributed to the writing of that coming out arc in that show. So I mean, that will always be a props. The complexity and understanding and genuine factor of it all, just A+. But generally, I find that many episodes of Supergirl follow the same format, right? It's someone does something that upsets someone else. Maybe, maybe they were wrong, maybe they were right, maybe they were completely founded in what they did, maybe they were completely unfounded. Regardless, that person will see the error of their ways, even if there was no actual error, by the end of the episode, and apologize for it. And it's like, okay, but that's not a great format to follow, It's just, I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. Grey's Anatomy at the top, Supergirl at the bottom. Flash and some of the DC shows, pretty high up there as well, up on the emotional fleshing out. But this show too. This show, especially in this season, has begun a lot of the fleshing out of characters and feelings, and I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. Can't wait to see what next week's episode holds. Oh God. And then we're going to be halfway through the season. No. Ew. Gross. No, that's not. That's not how we're doing this. No. So one thing, y'all, I find it really interesting. I know that Sarah's the main character. Really interesting how they display Sarah and Kira versus Allison and her children. We never see Allison interact with her kids the way that Sarah interacts with Kira. And I was realizing that as I was watching the episode. It's like, and maybe that's just who Allison's character is. I'm just saying, I find it interesting that we never like really see her interact with her kids like that. We see her take them to karate, to soccer. We see her being very involved in their lives. We see her making sure they are safe. You know, make sure you don't do this. Make sure you hold each other's hands. Hey, get out of here before this person shoots you. You know, but that was Sarah. But no. Oh, when Gemma came downstairs, get out of here! I don't want you to see my clones. Like, you know, we see. It's really interesting. It's a completely different dynamic that we see. And actually, in one of my rewatches, I think it was 106 or 107, maybe it was 103. I think it might have been an Allison-centric episode where I mentioned, I think I might have mentioned it in one of my rewatches, that obviously she loves her kids, but I wonder if, because I mean, the writing in the show is kind of pointing to the fact that though she loves her kids, she would really prefer to have her own biological children. And I wonder if, even though she has two beautiful children, if she feels as though something is still missing. So I think I've discussed that already, maybe, possibly, in one of my rewatches. Again, I've watched episodes 1 through 7 of season 1, but I've paused until I finished season 5. But then I also discussed this whole thing on ethnic identity and Allison's kids, and that probably a lot of that conversation is going to have to get edited out because I talked a whole lot on that one. That was 103 for sure. I remember it. But anyway, I think that's it. I'm really looking forward to next week's episode. That was really interesting. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Maybe I didn't write enough down. I'm not completely finished processing everything I just watched. When I edit it, that'll be a second watch for me. If I think of anything else, you know, I always do my intro comments. I think that's about it. So yeah, so I'm reacting to the rest of this show over, you know, the summer. Then posting a rewatch. I'm doing Winona Earp, DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Thinking about doing Pretty Little Liars 7B, but I'm not sure how that would work out for me. So I guess we'll see. So subscribe if any of those things interest you. I do also watch other shows if you want to check out my channel. And I mean, it's not just a show channel. Eventually I'll post other content too, but for now, since I watch so many shows, I'm just doing my reviews and discussions and initial reactions. And this show, I feel, and probably Sense8 would be the show in which I would have the most discussion, or just really complex shows in general. If I don't have a lot of discussion about a show, it's because there was nothing for me that I felt I needed to discuss. Which, you know, like, these are complex characters. This is a complex plot. Some would argue it's convoluted. I think it's fine. It doesn't confuse me. And, you know, by confused, I'm never lost. Like, okay, I don't understand what just happened. It's never that. It's like, I understand that we have not been given all the information yet, but once we're given all the information, it's not like, oh, I'm still lost. I understand this show great. But it's just, and that's why I talk so much during these, is because there's so much to talk about. And whether or not John and Graham have done that on purpose, it's been done, so. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you wanted to see any of the things I mentioned. I hope you're having a great day, great night, great morning, great evening, great afternoon, great existence. I guess I'm done until next week. This probably won't get out until at least Tuesday, if we're being honest. Today I had like a 2-hour lunch. No, it was more like an hour lunch. The point is I worked a really long day today. Really long, so anyway, gotta go. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. BBC America. Don't want to see any spoilers. Don't show me a damn thing. We're not seeing any spoilers today. No, Satan, no.
Hey, what do you got?
And okay. You cut me off in the middle of my damn intro. I swear, if it starts over once more. Okay, didn't do it to me this time. What?
We talk about?
I'm gonna be
Offers six-figure earning potential.
That's great, babe.
Comprehensive benefits plan.
Oh, S wanted to make a getaway. Oh, S is stuck. And my thing is paused. This is gonna take much longer than I ever wanted it to. Oh, yeah. Is it ad time? No, of course it's not ad time. My thing is just slow. If my thing starts over yet again. Why did it start over again? In terms of motherhood? Motherhood. Then I just have the thing to say about Sarah versus Allison.
Okay. I have a theory.
It's deadly and dangerous.
Right, like...
I swear to Jesus, I can't. My booty hurts. If it starts over, you gonna catch these pants.
How's Helena and the pregnancy?
Yeah. This is unacceptable.
That's from Helena and the pregnancy.
That's from her.
Because
It's frozen. Ugh.